Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where we give you authentic information on us. You take the go. In case you have not followed us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? We did for Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook, and we are bringing you back-to-back update. No waste of time. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. They say don't finally read for these stooge them, all these slaves wait they for they represent our people for the forefront. And this one where they call Governor Godwin Emefiele. No, Emefiele. Okay, yeah, Godwin Emefiele, which is the central bank governor. They said that the president has finally removed him. Justin Tinubu removes Godwin Emefiele as CBN governor. Taps Adebisi Sonubu as replacement. This government, he go deal with all of una wey come from this our side. Una never know anything. Una no know say then they see una as Igbo man. As Igbo men, una think say una dey wise, una be mumu people. This one, Wike now dealing with reality of his wickedness. So what amongst G5 governors after meeting with Tinubu, they say these people now, the G5 governor of PDP, when all of una they hailed before, they say that they are now beggars in Asorok. Don't read for all of them. And we go show now one video of waiting to happen for the Niger Delta region, where they say some of the people will be saying hunger don't catch them. Then they do bunk raid. The federal government don't go demolish waiting they take they survive for that region. No be small matter. But we go into details and find out how they take sack this one. We won't use Naira swap with Buhari, won't take kill all of us. President Bola Tinubu on Friday ordered the immediate suspension of Godwin Emefiele from office as governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. They don't read to the evil that men do. He lives with them, no be after them again. No. The president, in a statement issued from the cabinet secretary's office and signed by spokesman William Bassey, also said Mr. Emefiele's stewardship should be probed and a new reform exercise be set in motion. This one, he be like he go end up in prison. No? But Mr. President Tinubu, we want to let you know that he's not alone. He did not do these things on his own. Now the president, the former one we come out now, Buhari, now he run this matter. This is sequel to the ongoing investigation of his office and the planned reforms in the financial sector of the economy, the president's statement said on Friday night. Adebisi Sonubu, the deputy governor in charge of operations, was asked to take over over the affairs of the nation's top banking institution. No elaborate details were added to the statement. Mr. Emefiele's dismissal was expected from Mr. Tinubu, from whom the dismissed CBN chief tried to wrestle the ruling All Progressive Congress presidential ticket in June 2022. Mr. Emefiele later backed down from obtaining the ticket, but not before his partisan political posturing had fueled rancor across the country's political and economic corners. Mr. Tinubu was widely expected to target Mr. Emefiele upon assumption of office, notwithstanding the potential implication of a political influence over the central bank from local and international market players. It don't finally case closed. Otilo. This one don't go. Mr. Emefiele, 61, assumed office on June 4, 2014, following the controversial dismissal of his predecessor Lamidi Sanusi by former President Goodluck Jonathan. Mr. Sanusi's ouster raised public controversy because of ambiguities over whether or not the president had the power to sack the CBN governor. Mr. Tinubu was among those who criticized Mr. Lamido's removal as unconstitutional. So it don't reach in turn now. It don't finally do him. But he was criticizing when Sanusi Lamido was removed. Anytime we favor them, at that time they will justify it. If it doesn't favor them, they will say it is unjustifiable and it is unconstitutional. Today, the removal of Godwin Emefiele by fire by force has become constitutional. People's Gazette was told Mr. Emefiele was in Lagos when he received news of his sack Friday night. although his associates were unclear as to his next course of action. He may flee the country to avoid harassment from the law enforcement agencies, which the president greenlighted with his announcement of a probe. Mr. Emefiele did not immediately answer the People's Gazette attempt to obtain his comment. You don't read who? Mr. Emefiele's tenure saw an unprecedented depletion of Nigeria's vast foreign reserves, as well as excruciating inflation via currency devaluation. He repeatedly defended his action as necessary to mitigate the country's challenges, which became intense after fuel prices fell at the international market and Nigeria's production output reduced following incessant hostilities in the oil-rich Niger Delta and coordinated exodus of foreign majors. But as I talk to you now, update coming from Omoyele Sowore. He says that DSS reportedly detains former CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele in an ideal society. He said that they don't carry the man already safe. But according to Sowore, he said if the society was ideal, like Nigeria now, say he gets sense where his main accomplish in the military, Chief of Defense Staff, CBN, General Lucky Irabo, should also be arrested and tried with Emefiele. Of course, not leaving out former President Muhammadu Buhari as well. He said that these people all should be arrested, but we don't know whether this Emefiele go flee the country, because now there they end up, they'll find a way to run away from the country to get safety elsewhere, like America and London. Emefiele is on Lashiabokio. You don't know where he did. Now they don't replace you with Yoruba man. Sorry you. May God no allow them. This Niger Delta region now, we say they produce oil. They say hustlers when they the region don't collect water from the federal government. Watch. They are destroying these things that they use for oil bunkering. Look, Marco, everybody. Hey. On understand? You are commenting. So nobody knows what's going to happen to Emefiele now. But I'm not sure whether he's going to flee, because the way where they take Sakam now, it's not going to end well. Definitely, it's not going to end well for him. I'm moving away from there very, very quickly. Now they do I don't see him. Now Nigerian army, now then they do this one. They get money to destroy these things, but they don't have money to build refineries. You can see how stupid our government has been. Very, very unfortunate. Wike now dealing with reality of his wickedness. Sowore mocks G5 governors after meeting with Tinubu. They say that this set of people now are going to Asorok to beg for peanuts. Governor Nelson Wike and Okezin Bazu, plus Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State, if I'm not mistaken. And who else is remaining in that G5 governor? Please, can you help me through the comment section? The presidential candidate of the African Action Alliance Congress, which is AAC, in the last election, Omoyele Sowore, has slammed the immediate past governor of Rivers State, Nelson Wike, and other members of the G5 over their recent meeting with President Bola Tinubu. The People's Democratic Party, PDP former governors, who are now called the G-string, oh God, met with the president in Abuja on Thursday. Reacting to the meeting, Sowore, in a tweet on his official handle, named the former governors Hustlers United, alleging that Wike is now dealing with the reality of his wicked and corrupt existence. It is this same Governor Nelson Wike that helped Tinubu to rig election in Rivers State. But according to what I heard, they say Tinubu no be person within the please like that. Say, be like say, get waiting still hold against Wike. Say all these people don't turn beggars inside inside her Sorok. Now the tweet read from Omoyele Sowore, from G5 to G-string hustlers united, from so-called powerful G5 governors to perforated G-string ex-governors, except for Makinde, who is a serving governor. The hustle is real. At Governor Wike is now dealing with the reality of his wickedness and corrupt existence, just like the ex-Abia governor, Isi Slippers. Amoyele Sowore, you dey find trouble, shall my God. I beg pardon me. He's a ex-Abia governor, which is Okezi pass. Is he CC pass? Yeah, he say he's CC pass. And that loudspeaker and Mr. Do Nothing from Benue, who used Fulani as an excuse to never get anything done. Not even salaries of his workers, like the Baudians of France. They had learned nothing and forgotten nothing. That was his statement on these people. Okay, they say your head be like CPAS, so they don't compress like this. It's a shame that none of you could perform in your state. Wike a try, and only bridges that one, only block. Like say they do medicine when he goes school. And only that bridge is sabi build. That's the only thing. Other people, Okezi Basun is the worst human beings. I pray say they go catch and make them probe and make go prison, because their evil is too much. No roads built, Aba not constructed, but you looted all the money. Now your tenure has ended. They go Abuja every day, they beg krikra, make them give on a position, make them help on, make them do like this. And on a day PDP, G-string governors. I beg Mona Puma for this matter, and they come back with more updates. Stay tuned.